Alright guys, welcome back to the amazing world of Minecraft. So I've been working a little bit on the base some more. I did one thing. I expanded the sheep area because I've got all sorts of different colored sheep now. Because I've been getting their wool, I wanted to, I figured if I was gonna, have a home in Minecraft, that I wanted it to be a nice home. So, working on putting in carpets. And, so this was the little design that I had so far. I'm still working on it, but anyway, this is going to be the edge of the living room, and I'm only putting out the edge so far because I don't have much wool. This purple room right here will be the bedroom, because purple's awesome. We'll probably have I don't know, we'll probably have some other room, and then I'm thinking in these 3-block wide area, I'll make a staircase up to the second floor. And I have like more rooms than I really have stuff that I can think about. So I'm still working on the whole thing. And another thing, this is where I said I was going to put the potion room. So I'm still, hold on, let me put this up in the bedroom so I don't forget. I'm going to go sleep in it really quick too. But, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay. Anyway, but as you can see, this requires a lot of wood. I'm sort of making the walls out of wood, and then I'm going to have carpeted floors. But I am going to have big windows. That's one thing I really want, is big windows. But anyway, so I've just been working on some potions. I made some fire resistance potions, and I boosted them with redstone. So they last 8 minutes long. I'm going to go back to the nether at some point soon and make our blaze farm. And those will definitely help, because I won't take any damage with those. Let's see, what am I doing? What am I doing? Oh yeah. Tree farm's working pretty well. I added a little glass ring up there, which was something I was going to do last time, but I think we ran out of time. And the glass ring just keeps it from growing too high, because after I planted it all and I came back and I did some more work in the world, I ended up, I just made these ginormous trees, and they were so annoying to cut down. I ended up just cutting all the wood that I could reach and then burning the rest of it down. But having these glass rings will keep it from going out of control. Yum. Okay. So I figured what we'd work on today. Oh, is the wheat ready? Oh, almost. Okay. There's like 90 left in it. I'll wait a little longer. These jungle cats come out of everywhere, don't they? Meow, meow. Run, cat, run. These guys are cool. I like them. But anyway, I figured for today we could start working on the very first part of the mob system, because I've been saying it for a while, but I'd like to get this mob system actually started. And it won't take too long to build. The only thing that it will take is a bit of resources to make, because normally you build it in the ground, but because I'm in the air, I'm actually probably going to be building it into the air, and it might look a little odd, I don't know. But I'm going to do it anyway. And let's see. So, like I said, I wanted to build it over here. So let me go get, I think I'll build this out of a new material. Actually, give me a second. I think there's new stone blocks. It's like these circle stone blocks. I kind of want to see how they're made. So give me a second. Anyway, I don't think I'll be able to do it. I've seen it made before in what's it called? In somebody's game, but I think maybe they modded it in or something. Or no, they didn't mod it in. What was it? I think they're using some sort of glitch or something that made it work. Some bug. But anyway, you know, that's fine. Let's see. I think I'm gonna build a 3-wide path here to it, and this type is another type that I like. I don't like the mob farms that you sit AFK and they're annoying. I mean, like, you know, there are mob types that you do have to sit AFK in, but I'd rather not have to be like in the middle of this machine whenever all the mobs are like just standing around me. And the old type, you know, when they used drowning was the way to go, but now, you know, you kind of want all the mobs brought to you alive so you can get experience out of them. And so that's what I'm gonna be making this as. This might actually go slightly into the ground, I'm not sure. But this will probably take a while to make. I might even have to divide it into 2 episodes. But once I get it done, I'll be very happy that it's done. Okay. I'm just wanting to make sure it doesn't intersect with that mine shaft. I think this will be good though. Okay. Let's build a platform. This whitewood here is starting to grow on me. I like it. I'm gonna have to start planting more of these trees. I'll do it over in that tree farm. Okay, so this will be our platform we're going to work off of. And here I'm going to go plant some of those trees up there really quick. So give me a second. Thought you guys might want to join me for our next harvest. Excellent. Just grab some of these little bits that have fallen to the side. And still working on the mob farm. I'm gonna have to go look at a video really quick to make sure I'm doing it right. It's not a design I came up with, but it's a very, very good design that someone else had done. And it's the same person that did everything else. So, you know, I'm not exactly original, but like I said, I like to take things other people have made and then put my own spin on them. Like, make them my own way or change them so they better fit me. And the way this was originally set up as, it was originally set up just as a normal grinder, like most of the farms that were out there. But then when experience came out, I modified it so that the mobs wouldn't die, and I even came up with a I even modified it further so that I could have additional options, such as, like, I could have them die by lava or I could have them not die by lava with a flip of a switch. I could open up the doors so I wouldn't have to keep breaking the glass to get into the thing. I could open up the doors and then be able to walk into it. I have a control lever that allows me to open up the doors but keep the keep the mobs all inside. So I actually was able to get quite a bit of customizability out of it. I hope that's a word. And it turned out pretty well. But anyway, I'll be back in a little bit once I've thoroughly watched that video over. Alright guys, went and got a little more information. So I found out that for this system, we have to dig down 24 blocks from our surface. Normally you'd build it on the surface of the world, but I'm going to try it up here in the air. I want to see how it'll look. So 24 blocks down would be, let's see, our Y is 85, so that would be 61. So I think that'll be slightly into the earth. So, let's see, I'm trying to think of how I want to do this because I know what it's going to look like at the end. Okay. This is going to be where it's going to be. And to assist in building this, because it will be not the easiest task. Oh darn, I should have thought about this a little more. Let's see, and we're going down to 61. Let's see what our height's at now. Yeah, it'll be slightly into the earth. So let me... Give me a zombie. Somebody wants to eat you. It's me! Ha 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 ha. The tables have turned, my friend. Okay. Okay. And I'll basically be building a room of sorts, because of the way this is going to be. Normally you dig it into the earth, but I'll be building a room down here, so there'll be a large room sort of sitting here. And it might not be the prettiest thing, but it'll definitely work. And so I think it'll be kind of neat. And it should be far enough away from that we shouldn't have to worry about that intercepting it. And if it does, I can always move my mine shaft somewhere else. The mine shaft isn't really hard to move. I mean, just build a new one, I mean. Okay. Remember when there were weird water physics for these, like water that you drop down, it would make new source blocks in the air. It's the most annoying thing, because to clean them all up you had to pick up every source block, so that I would have had just a trail of water running down this whole thing that I wouldn't be able to get rid of. Alright. As you can see, I am running out of wood. I have planted these white trees, and they are working spectacularly. I was thinking, if I have lava on the top platform, I'm probably going to change the topmost part of the system, the little platform. I'll exchange that out with a with some stone and a couple layers of the tunnel going down. I'll exchange for stone, just because I don't want the thing catching on fire. It's filled with water, but if the thing catches on fire and lets like a hole open, a mob, like 50,000 mobs could suddenly escape and make my day really bad. Because when you have like 5 creepers coming after you and 3 skeletons, that's not a happy picture. And where did you come from? Must be dark here. Well, thank you, Mr. Zombie. You just alerted me to something that I was not aware of. I didn't think about putting lighting right there. Alright, let's see. How am I gonna do this? I could either put them all 4 in the center, or I could do it around the edges. That looks pretty good. Alright. And the house is coming along, as you can tell. Still definitely a work in progress, but it's about ready to have the windows placed in it. I like to put the windows in like as quick as I can. That way I can build around them. But working on that. And first floor's almost done. We'll have 2 floors on this. I think 2 floors is a good number. And I was also going to grab some stone bricks really quick to place on that platform. Like I said, I was going to switch them out for stone bricks. Do I have many? No, not many. I have some stone lying around. If I need some more, I can go and get myself some more. And I'm still low on wood. That's okay though. Yeah, I think it'll look fine. I'd have to make myself a new axe. I don't normally work with wood this much, so axes generally aren't a problem. They only just recently became a problem because I've been working with wood so much. I normally work with a lot of stone, so pickaxes are what I replace. But working with with this much wood does generate problems. Not that they're bad problems. You know, making an axe isn't hard. It's just a bit tedious because I'm used to having pickaxes ready to be made, but I'm not used to having axes. Like, I'll usually make myself, whoops, wow. I'll usually make myself a supply of pickaxes lying around, but I don't ever generally have any axes lying around. Okay, so obviously not enough. Let me go grab some more. Back here in my little furnace room, I made a bunch of stone earlier. I also have a bunch of glass for all these windows that I'm going to be putting in soon. There we go. Now we've got a bunch of stone. And while I'm back here, I'll make myself an axe. Oops. Cool. Okay. And the sword, the reason I'm not too worried about using it on, simple stuff like chopping wood is because it's a bane of arthropods, which only works on silverfish and spiders, which, it's funny, they aren't even my main enemy. I'm usually fighting zombies and occasionally skeletons. So, neither of them are helping me. Or, it's not helping me for either of them, should I say. And, not a bad sword. Diamond swords aren't bad, but it's not a great sword either, so I'm just sort of finding ways to get usefulness out of it. I'll go down and collect most of this wood in a second, and then use that to help me build back up. Yeah, I'll build it up right there, where I left that empty spot there. Oop. Okay, good. Didn't hurt myself. Should get like 10 points for that. I'm not quite sure how the falling physics work anymore. I used to hear 2 blocks, like 1 block used to be enough, and then after an update it wasn't enough to save your fall, and then I heard 2 blocks was enough, but then I heard 2 blocks wasn't enough, and I found that out. And up until recently I thought it was 3 blocks that was safe, like for water, to keep you safe from falling, but apparently that's not true, I think. I'm getting a little mixed reviews on that, so I'm not sure, but I think it depends on how long you're falling for now. Like, it used to be no matter how high you fell, you'd be safe as long as you did something, but now I'm not sure anymore. Wow, okay. I'll save that one for last, so I have somewhere to run out. Yep. Yeah. And see, and yet, I'm okay with that fall. I'm not. I'm still a little confused as to how this whole thing works. Seems very temperamental. Actually, like I said, I'll make these bottom 2 layers out of stone because I'm a little worried that it might catch on fire or transmit fire like around a corner or something. Okay. Well, I don't think that's enough to... Well, that's probably enough actually. Here, give me a second. Yeah, see, I'm okay with that one, but the other fall didn't work. Why? Still very confused, but we'll be actively awaiting a reasoning. I'll look it up on the wiki later and see if maybe I can find a good reason for why it does this. Wow, I had just enough. Well, 1 extra piece, but that's pretty darn close. Okay. Anyway, that's what I'm going to be working on. The first part of it's going to be this tunnel down, and at the water we have a little bit farther down to go. We're going to go slightly into the earth for the bottom of it, but the top part will definitely rise out of the ground, so you'll be able to tell it's there. And what it's going to do is it's going to be a tunnel that's going to be filled with water, with signs, and the monsters will swim up it. There'll be a room, like a big room down at the bottom. It won't take up too much of the jungle, but it will take up a bit. I don't know, I might terraform it to cover it with some dirt or something, make it look a little less obvious. Or maybe not. And they'll all spawn in there, and then they'll spawn on pads, and there'll be water currents that they can fall into, and once they fall into those water currents, they have to swim along, because the water currents will just keep pulling them, and then they'll eventually get to the center where they'll swim up a water beam. Look at all these guys. And okay, be quiet, I'm talking. And they'll swim up, and they'll await in a holding chamber, which I'm actually going to custom make. Before I just made the design that the person that had put up this had suggested, but I'll actually be making my own custom holding container, because it was made as as a non-experienced farm, and it was made just to hold, like not really hold them, it was just to flow them into lava and kill them, get them out of the way. But, sorry, I want to make a holding container, so it'll hold a bunch of them for me, because it would always get clogged up with them after holding a bit of them. Like, it could hold a good amount, but after a while it would just get all clogged up. So I'll be making a larger container, and stuff, but I think I'll save the rest for the next episode. So, yeah. I'm gonna go cut up some sheep wool, keep working on my house a little bit, and wait for those trees to grow. So, I'll see you guys next time.